Okay, so this is our Volkswagen Jetta 2000 turbo diesel 1.9 liter turbo, and now we're gonna change the coolant temperature sensor. There's a new sensor we got for it. It has a code for coolant sensor, engine coolant temperature sensor, open circuit or short to plus, and we figured that the sensor is bad. The part is relatively cheap, maybe $20–30. When you replace the sensor, always replace the pin that holds the sensor in the flange and the O-ring. Always. You have this kind of kit. It's only a couple of bucks for the sensor pin and the O-ring. This is very important. Never attempt to do this when the car is hot. Let the car cool off completely. This is what you do. You open the tank and let the pressure out just in case you open it, and close it back in. So when you take the sensor out, it's not gonna let all the coolant come out. It's gonna hold the coolant inside the motor with a vacuum because your coolant system is sealed. So make sure the cap is closed so you don't spill too much coolant, and you go for it. Now we're gonna take the intake hose off, make some space for the access to the sensor. Be careful, don't break anything off. Now you could see the sensor. It's right there. See the plug over there with the green sensor? This is the sensor. So now if you look from the top, it's right under, this is the vacuum pump, it's right under the vacuum pump, right down there. Okay, so see, this is our sensor connector. There's a little trick how to disconnect those connectors without breaking them. Everybody breaks them. So this is what you do. You press on it. You press it like you want to lock it up, and then you pull on the spin a little bit, and then wiggle the connector. Do not pull on the spin before you press on it, because you will not release it and you're gonna break the connector. Once you feel it, it kind of clicks, like if you can hear it, I don't know, clicks, it means it's disengaged. Then you wiggle it and you disconnect it. So once again, you press down on the connector like you want to lock it up, and then you pull this pin over here and you open it. Take a little screwdriver, stick it under the clip, and pull the clip out. As I said before, always replace the clip and the O-ring on the sensor. Always. If you don't want to get stuck somewhere on the road when the clip is gonna just pop out in the middle of the highway. So pull the clip out and pull the sensor. Now we got our new sensor ready. So we'll put some grease on it, put the O-ring on, and now we're gonna take out the old sensor real quick and put this one in there. Just make sure you put some sort of pen under the car, because there will be coolant leaking on the floor, and the coolant is pretty nasty when it leaks down, so make sure you put a pen in there. You're gonna pull this sensor out. It usually comes out without the O-ring. The O-ring stays inside there. You're gonna have to stick your finger in there, or a screwdriver or something like that, to pull the O-ring off. Now I pull the O-ring out. You have to clean the space in there. Yeah, you take a rag, you wipe it nice and clean inside the housing, so to make sure no debris left inside, and to prevent any further leaks from your sensor. Take a new sensor and put her in very gently. Make sure you don't back it up. Like once you started putting it in, put her in all the way, or take it out, reseat the O-ring and put her in again. And grab your clip. See, we got a new clip for it. And there's little space for the clip in the housing, so slide the clip in there. Make sure the clip is sitting well, the sensor all the way in, and nothing's popping out. Put the block back on, and you're all set. So yeah, we have our intake back on, everything is assembled back together. We have our little coolant funnel. Just fill it up with a G12. Let it sit for a while and let the air out of the system. Then you'll be able to start it up. Yeah, so filled it up, it's letting the air out. Make sure you use the proper coolant. We use the original Volkswagen coolant. This is a G13. They don't sell G12 anymore. Make sure to use Volkswagen coolant. And probably will be cheaper than buying it in any other stores. Just for the hell would check how much the dealership is gonna want for the bottle of coolant. It comes full strength, so you have to mix it 50-50 with water. If you live in colder states, and there's a little chart in the back of the bottle how to mix it for it to be properly mixed for certain different temperatures.